Ayo. So we're starting a little early. Hold on, actually I have to refresh. We're starting a little early, because Bungie started streaming, and I don't want to miss anything, so I'm just gonna do this now. And let's just. Okay, so it just has a starting soon thing. All right, so I'm gonna get chat up, and we can talk until Bungo starts. So how's everyone doing? It's I haven't done face cam in a long time. I only did it once, like towards like the end of the stream where like no one was watching, but like I think like Velvet. Besides that, it's like, I haven't been too crazy about it. Alright, so I got phone. My phone's right here. Looking at chat. Blueberry, what's up? What's going on? Oh my god, I can't wait. I think it's live. Like, I think it's still live because I guess they were doing a test thing or something. Because, um, what you call it? It said it was live, and then it came up with like Bungie's logo and stuff, and it looked pretty cool. But now it's just saying starting soon. But I thought they would play music or something. That's probably until like 5 minutes away or something. How's Facecam look? Is it too small? You think I should make it a little bigger or anything? I mean, it's up to you guys, cause I'm not really. I don't really do this a lot too, like Facecam wise. So I'm still learning. Oh, sorry if I'm echoing too. I'm gonna turn that down. Uh, kind of zoom in. It's really close to your face. Oh yeah, no, it's me. I should back up a little. Okay, that's me because I don't have it at the top of my monitor because my monitor's so like thin, and it's a um the webcam I got was at Five Below, which if you don't know what that is, it's like the dollar store. So it was just like something quick to get. I got it like a few months ago, but I just wanted a webcam and stuff. I didn't look into any like good ones at the time, so that's what I got. All right, let me just adjust a little bit. Let me look at this real time. Hold on. Pull up. There you are. How do I look? That's good. I could keep it like that. Just move on over a little. There we go. This is the first time. I know not many of you know what I looked like beforehand, but I got a haircut yesterday and I actually shaved my beard and everything. So if you're in my Discord server, which you can find below, for some godly reason that my invite doesn't work, I can always just send one chat and stuff. But don't worry, I have a Logitech that was $2. That's not bad. Honestly, I think just having I wanted a webcam just so I could talk to my friends and stuff, like so we could have like a video chat instead of a voice chat all the time on Discord. Um, yeah, if my Discord link doesn't work, down below, if you type in !Discord, I could always just BRB on my stream and just send you a link real quick. So I don't have another monitor too, so that's the other problem too. Misa amateur. But yeah, if I keep looking down too, I'm looking at chat. I'm not on my phone like ignoring stream. Don't worry. But yeah, I wanted to actually start a little early too, just so I could. I was gonna start like nowish, where it was. Gonna be 11:50 in like a minute. It's 11:50 now. Um, I was gonna start now and have like a 10 minute like discussion of what does everyone think is gonna happen with whatever Bungie's gonna reveal, because I think they're gonna reveal both season 11 and all right, we're getting something. Never mind, I'll shut up. Let me turn this down a little. Okay, this is their 10-minute thing. They're doing the time map again. So Destiny came out in 2014. Vault of Glass came out on September 16th. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to reveal both Season 11 and Year 4, Dark Below, my favorite raid. And probably Season 11 is going to lead up into year 4, like whatever that fall expansion is going to be. But I don't know to its extent. There's Crota's End. So many memories. Love it. Prison of Elders. I remember when that came out too. When House of Wolves came out, I went home sick by it. And I didn't fake it either, but I didn't feel good. When I used to drink coffee and stuff, it used to make me I think dehydrated or something, so it would make me dry heave. I did that like all during the day and stuff, and I went home sick. There's a Taken King. I was off on that day too, cause I don't know if it was. I think because the Pope came to Philly, so I had that day off. So I went to the midnight release for Taken King, so that was always fun. There's King's Fall. Still haven't beaten it, but I've tried it. Rise of Iron. I remember when that came out. When that came out, I literally called it with me and one of my friends, a good friend of mine. Her name's Bran. Literally said when we were climbing the mountaintop, "Oh, wouldn't it be funny if they had like Siva infused Iron Lords?" And what was the final boss? Siva infused Iron Lords. That's great. There's Wrath of the Machine. I've only done a little bit of that. I got into the Zamboni on that. The Red War. I played that day one. Leviathan, still haven't beaten that. I might go back and do that, like get a couple people and stuff to get a team to play it, because I still want that shader from that, because for some reason it's on my collection. Literally the worst expansion in Destiny history. Like I know people would probably say Dark Below was worse, but I think Curse of Osiris was the worst. Eater of Worlds, I've beaten that. That's literally the only raid I've beaten in D2. Like to this date, I've only beaten one raid, and that's it. There's Bungo Studios.
It's certainly difficult to be away from all the folks that you work with day to day. You know, it's kind of like a family.
This is a company that talks about its people first. It talks about values. It talks about really caring.
How's this sound? No. Hey, once this video starts, I'll
the number of things we were able to accomplish in a pretty short period of time. It's a testament to all the skills and passion at all levels of the company.
The first case of a new potentially deadly virus has been confirmed in the United States, and it's right in our own backyard.
Given the explosion of the COVID-19 virus in our state and globally, I will sign a statewide executive proclamation later today, temporarily shutting down restaurants, bars, entertainment, and recreational facilities.
Let me.
Well, it really started for us back in February.
Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit.
Hear early stages about the global pandemic.
We went from first time I'd ever heard the phrase social distancing before to the entire studio working from home in a matter of a couple of weeks.
And it's crazy how fast everything happened too.
Scary. It was kind of chaotic, a lot of uncertainty.
We had to rise to this challenge and go from a studio all working in person day to day to working distributed all over the Puget Sound region. We developed a 5-phase plan driven by 5 priorities, and the top priority for us was employee safety. So very quickly it was developing a plan so we could get our employees working remotely and also ensuring that the day-to-day experience of playing Destiny was available for all of our players.
Is there anything confusing or unclear so far? No, so far everything has been very clear.
Something that's very particular about Destiny is that we do work on Bungie machines to make sure that we keep certain aspects of Destiny secure. And so in order to do that, we had to look at provisioning up to 400 laptops, which was a huge number for us.
We have artists, we have designers, we have writers, we have engineers, testers. There's
Trying to,
so many
like-
different workflows that require specific technology.
It's done.
That's was it Spider there?
Oh,
it's a fall. I actually watched that the day it came out. When he posted or when he tweeted that. It was in my recommendations.
Basically one avenue that they understood, which was put in a ticket. And our queues just blew out of control.
Normally, our ticket workload for a month is between 700 and 800 tickets.
Got 4 more minutes.
And in March, it was 1,400 tickets.
The IT team was incredible through this. I mean, it was one of those moments where a team that's, often behind the scenes suddenly came front and center.
Our guys, they're willing to stay
Okay,
all
that's
through the night. And not a complaint out of a single guy. I mean, it's the best team I've ever worked with, and I could not be prouder to stand by their sides.
You got it.
As we started to get in a position where we were
this monitor.
operational day to day, we asked ourselves, well, what can we do locally?
Those monitors are cool. The vertical or the vertical ones. I don't know if I would ever get one, to be honest.
Been really busy, hard at work, and we wanted to make sure that our families, especially the most vulnerable families in our community, would be able to be taken care of in that time.
So we asked ourselves, well, what can we do for kids in the area? So we actually partnered with Boys and Girls Club in the area to help provide food for kids who were no longer going to school.
They are serving about 500 meals per day, and at this point, since the middle of March, that actually equates to about 30,000 meals that they provided for families in the Bellevue community.
Bungie Foundation, thank you. Thank you, Bungie Foundation.
It's incredible stuff, but being able to use our infrastructure to support that. And then, of course, the huge effort with direct relief.
We partnered with Direct Relief, and we wanted to find a way to support those who have been probably some of the most hardest hit in this pandemic, which are our frontline healthcare workers. So we spun up a month-long fundraiser, and we set a goal of $700,000 to be raised in that period of time. And we
Oh yeah,
already
I remember when they
reached our
posted
goal,
this too.
which is really exciting.
They had a live stream, I think, for that too. But I remember when that
Really
emblem came out
clear to
too.
me is how much we're all driven by that mission of we create worlds that inspire friendship. And I think it also says something about how
Good
much
old
everyone
Halo.
cares about each other here.
The fact that they are willing to put their money where their mouth is to support the quality of life of the individuals that work for the studio.
I think Bungie is amazing. I look at the situation that other people are in.
Oh,
People
the
are getting
concept
laid
art.
off, can't pay their
Arcade.
bills. Bungie's made this commitment to each one of us.
I want to say thank you to the entire studio because I had the
Look
great
at that
privilege to
doggo.
be part of this awesome team and this awesome company, and I can't say enough about that.
Oh, I have
The
that
thing that I've learned
Sundance
the most
thing.
from this is doing
You
the
guys
right
can't see
thing
it, but it's
and
behind me in
prioritizing
the back.
people's health and well-being has a rippling effect. I think that we'll see that in the game, and I think we'll see that in the community for years to come.
Yeah, I gotta back up a little more. It's getting a little too close to my face. I'll learn. There's Seraph bunkers and towers, which people weren't too crazy about. Trials of Osiris, I've yet to play because I don't have a team, but I've played it in D1 and I've gotten my ass handed to me. It's okay. Never been to the Lighthouse until D2. Season of the Arrivals. That's what it's called. And just from that, they're coming. The darkness is coming. So, is it going to start today? Because I know today's the last day of Season of Worthy. So we got less than 50 seconds until the reveal. So yeah, I think just from the title, I mean, it was already leaked and stuff. So I didn't really get into any of those videos like last night when everything was leaking and all that. But I did see the title. And hold on, I need to turn off my 5 million alarms. I set so many alarms on my phone and stuff that, like, just in case if I fell asleep. I kept having like dreams that I kept missing it and stuff. Like that's how like anxious, or not anxious, but like how like I needed to, you know, just be on the prowl of like, you know, getting up, being fine, don't fall asleep during the stream kind of thing. All right, here we go. So, I think it's gonna start with 8 minutes. Yeah. I didn't know what this was at first, but I'm like, oh right. You know, it's kind of a good thing that I don't have chat up because I can't even imagine what's going on in chat right now. Sorry, I don't want to really talk during this and stuff. I want to, you know, show some respect. But how's everyone doing? Hold on, I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, I turned down my TV a little. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Depending on, what side you are for this and whatnot, and no matter your views and different things like that, be sure to check those out and stuff, because it is important to stop all this rioting and stuff, because it's getting to be enough now. The protesting's fine, but, as someone that lives in Philadelphia, I've literally watched my city burn multiple times. I'm not too crazy about watching it burn anymore. But, whatever your view is on all this situation, please just make sure to look at, look into the websites and donate and different things like that. Same thing with COVID-19 and all.
We wanted to just acknowledge the circumstances and the unprecedented times we're in. This is not how we had planned this several months ago to talk about the future of Destiny 2 and reveal where we're headed with the team. This show's not how we planned it. We're building the game, not how we planned it, from our living rooms and basements and with our kids and our dogs and all sorts of stuff on our laps while we're trying to make this game.
Yeah, this is just there's like an inherent weirdness to this. Even the weirdness of this is the first time I've seen you in person for in the last like probably 3 months. And I don't know if people know, but outside of the show that is work, like those are actually pretty close. Like we hang out, we talk all the time. Our significant others are buddies. Like, and so. You know, it's super weird
They
just
best
to
buds.
see you in person.
Yeah, not on a screen.
Yeah, not on this little like Zoom screen on an iPad or something. Like it's just. Totally
I haven't tried. It's funny enough. I haven't tried Zoom at all since quarantine and everything.
Our hope was that it would be more than just.
I've tried House Party. I haven't tried Zoom.
And over the course of the summer,
I just imagine it's just like Skype.
We're gonna talk about what we're up to and what we're gonna be up to.
Let's get the show started.
Yeah. Oh no! Here we fucking go. I'm not ready. My body no ready. Even after 6 years, I'm not ready to face the darkness. If that's what the triangle ships are. There's the Drifter. Eris Morn. Seen a meme right here where it says Eris Morn uses Ice Beam. Oh no. What's that? That's a new sniper. Something's burning. That's a sparrow. New kind of sparrow. Was that who I think it was? No. Are you fucking serious? No fucking way. Oh my god. Was that Elsie Bray? Was that the extra stranger? Oh my god. No fucking way. Oh my god, she's back. 6 years. 6 years. And she's finally back. Oh my god, she looks great. He's got trust. What the hell is that? What is that?
This is what I brought you here to see.
Oh my god. I fucking called that. I knew she would come back. Oh my god. Beyond Light. September 22nd, 2020. Oh my god, she's back.
So, Luke, is it finally time to explain?
Listen, some jerk said that we were done with the Stranger story, and
No, never.
back into Destiny, and you keep like looking around and finding stones to uncover. A character who says that she's not forged in light, and where the two of you meet, ground can break, becomes a pretty interesting tool to leverage here in Destiny 2 Beyond Light and going forward.
They just released the trailer.
Beginning of a brand new era in Destiny 2. This fall, you're going to discover Europa, a brand new destination.
Yes, I called it.
One of the first destinations we envisioned long ago when Destiny
I mean,
began.
it was
This
already
is the
like
birthplace of the Exo and the site of a newly active pyramid ship.
Yes.
As a player, you're going to face Aramis, a fallen warrior wielding a brand new power born from a very ancient darkness.
Aramis.
Like you,
I like the name.
Aramis is a leader, but unlike you, she seeks revenge against the Traveler for scattering
Is this the
once great houses
the
to the cosmic winds.
It's up to you to confront Aramis and her growing empire on the frozen battleground.
Is this the
It's up to you to go
statue
down
from
and
the
discover
pyramid ship?
long dormant secrets hidden beneath the surface in places lost to time, like
The Deep Stone Crypt.
Yes, there you go.
That one I've
Lore
heard of.
corner.
That one I
yeah,
heard
of.
doing it. There's a lot more to Europa than you might imagine, and here's your first look at gameplay from Destiny 2.
Oh no. Here we go.
Where I come from, the Darkness won. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again.
She's got a new voice actress. I kind of like it. What?
It's time the truth presented itself to you. Darkness resides within, beckoning you. This is is a truth we cannot hide from.
I'm just trying to look at like all the weapons and stuff. That's the thing from Scourge of the Past. Okay. What is that? What is that? I like the music.
The line between light and dark is so
Very thin. Which side do you...
Let's cross it together.
Alright. No, you're not going to say Aldrin's part of that? Alright. Beyond the light. Oh no. It is darkness subclasses. Oh man. Nice.
Give these guardians the
Okay.
destruction they crave.
Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that.
Man, it's time to wield the darkness. We've been waiting. Destiny 2 Beyond Light ships to all currently supported platforms on September 22nd this year. And it kicks off a new era in Destiny where players will discover the true nature of the light and the dark. Not just walking the thin line between, but wielding the darkness itself as a
I'll see it in a couple seconds, but thank you for the follow.
And we did just get like a very brief look at that today, and you know, obviously we're gonna end up showing more throughout the course of the summer. And the other thing is Stasis' new power isn't just gonna be Guardian supers and abilities. It's a brand new damage type, so that means it's gonna ultimately sit alongside Solar, Arc, and Void as the first new element we've introduced to the game since the original Destiny release.
Thanks for the follow, Blueberry.
Back in 2014.
This is a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to add this to the universe. Like, it changes everything.
And it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, of course.
Today, yeah, you got a glimpse of this new power, and it's definitely the pursuit and acquisition and the player's ability to wield it. It's something that's going to be woven in through the narrative of the game. Like, the game is kind of a collision course between you and Aramis, and we're going to show you a bunch more about Stasis later in the year.
Because though we're excited about what we're delivering this fall, we did say that Destiny 2 Beyond Light was the beginning of a new era.
What does that mean? Well, it means that we're thinking about Destiny beyond just any given year and thinking about it over time. And so we want to take a look into kind of the long future of Destiny. But when you want to look ahead, like we're about to do, it all starts back at the beginning.
Please tell me they're done. I think they're done. Please tell me.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever.
I remember day one playing this.
Eyes up, Guardian.
I was again homesick.
You must push back the darkness.
Extra stranger.
Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond.
So many memories.
6 of us
Went down into the pit. And only you came out.
In the end, they all bowed before me. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Here he is. My favorite character. Good old orcs. Fucking Saber 2, I hated that strike so much. Oh my god. I'm tearing up a little bit. I'm trying not to. When I learned that they were going to make an Iron Lords or like an Iron Banner campaign, and so that was so excited. I can't believe that's going to be 3 years ago. That feels like that was yesterday. And your light is mine. Fun fact, I made him in wrestling, and he's like almost unstoppable. Him and Thanos faced off. God, I can't even watch the teaser trailer for this because I still cry. I can't even. No. My heart.
This is to be a reckoning.
Mm. This is what I was really excited for when they revealed this last year.
It seems those responsible for our collapse are coming back.
We've been waiting. We are your
Salvation.
salvation.
The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Do you know which side? I forget the whole. Fuck! I keep forgetting it. Beyond the light.
Do you know which side
Or which side you're on? Yeah. 2021. The Witch.
A side should always be taken,
2022.
even if it's the wrong side.
Lightfall. Oh, so
We're building Destiny's future
wow.
today, right inside of Destiny 2. It starts with Beyond Light coming this fall.
It's going to continue.
Did they say Witch?
With the next major expansion, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall is
Sabbathu?
going to kind of drive this.
Is it
all
Savvy
to
Poo?
to a moment.
Is it Savvy Poo?
Represent this new era in Destiny.
That was her title.
These eras began really in 2014 with that era of light, where players entered Destiny for the first time. They were resurrected. They went to the tower. They learned about the things the children were scared of, and we exited that era when we became Guardians.
We are now coming out of an era of loss of our powers, one of our mentors, our innocence, and soon we will be entering an era of darkness. And if it's not clear, we are all in on Destiny 2.
Last year, we laid out a vision for the game that we wanted to build the definitive action MMO. Place it in an awesome evolving world that you can play anytime, anywhere with your friends. We are still completely committed to this ambitious vision, and we're going to continue reaching to deliver it in Destiny 2. And to be clear, listen, I'm sure like over here in the Twitch chat, there's some mix of salt and space dad. We haven't gotten everything right out of the gate. For example, we've already begun working on changes that we're going to make to our seasonal model in year 4 to get a bunch of the FOMO that's in the game right now out of it. And this is a response not only to your feedback, but just, we took it in the wrong direction. You can lay that at me. We're also working on things like transmog, and that's going to be an experience that means armor is kind of always valuable to you because it can always represent a look for you to chase. And we've got a bunch of other
I can't wait for that.
experience that we're working on. Things like the quest log's gonna get like another awesome revision. We've got like small touches, like a oft requested one, and I think when we started Beyond Light, this was one that I made to Mike Zach in
getting a dark title screen back in Destiny so that the light white heat of the title screen doesn't light up your entire apartment at 2 a.m. So there are the small features, but then there's also some big features, and maybe one of the biggest is next generation support.
I think one of the most exciting things we're going to talk about is the game's going to run at 60 frames per second and 4K
Ooh.
resolution on the new hardware.
We're also really happy to say that whatever content you already own or will own in Destiny 2 will come with you to your next generation console of choice at
Oh, cool.
charge. On PlayStation, you'll be able to upgrade to PlayStation 5 for free, and on Xbox, we will support smart delivery,
Wow.
also for free.
Wow.
In plain English, this means if you own Destiny 2 expansion content on those platforms now or in the future, or by Beyond Light in September, you can keep playing on the same family consoles for free without buying the expansions again.
Damn.
We think that's going to be awesome. And you don't have to worry about busting up your friends list either, because we're going to support intergenerational crossplay within each console
cool.
platform ecosystem as well. This means that if your brother's playing on PS4 and your sister's playing on PS5, all three of you can play together.
Oh, that's really cool.
In the Xbox ecosystem. This year we're focused on intergenerational play. Hopefully next year we can finally do the thing and get them all playing together in the same.
Oh my god.
Yes. So Shadowkeep was cool, and Shadowkeep brought back the moon and upgraded and enhanced it. And so we brought a destination out of the vault and, you know, spruced it up, and that's where you got to play. We're not doing that with this fall's destination, Europa. It's a brand new place you've never been before. And both the Witch Queen and Lightfall are going to also include brand new, never before seen destinations.
Oh, sweet.
These expansions will stretch out across the timeline. That's going to bring much anticipated enemies to the forefront and hopefully deliver some twists, turns, drama that we don't think anyone's going to see coming.
But to deliver these big content beats each and every year and keep building on
to
top
get
of
some
our
stuff.
seasonal experiences while making technological leaps forward, we also need to make some big changes to the way we treat some of our older legacy content.
The stuff that maybe is getting a little long in the tooth that you're not really looking at and playing anymore.
Destiny 2 is a huge game. We have 9 destinations, 40 story missions, 54 adventures, 42 lost sectors, 17 strikes, 31 PvP maps, 7 raids, and hundreds of game systems that layer on top of that. I could go on, and I probably screwed up one of those numbers. The fact is, the game is too large to efficiently update and maintain.
Excuse me, it's
We're on track to be like 115 gigabytes on PlayStation alone, and our updates to the game are huge, and we're starting to reach the limits of our ability to patch.
We don't want to start over from scratch and build a sequel. And in order to make a sequel, we would have to stop supporting Destiny 2. Like, it would effectively go dark.
You know, we talked about a single evolving world, not multiple evolving worlds, but a single
Activision.
world. We don't want people to have to start over. We don't want to have that loss of continuity with our game systems and our communities and all the players together.
We don't want to put another number on the box. So instead, here's our plan. Each year, just as a new expansion comes out, we're going to cycle older, less actively played activity and destination content out of the live game and into what we're calling the Destiny Content Vault, the DCV. Moving content into this vault is going to allow us to add support for D2 for years, including Beyond Light, the Witch Queen, and Lightfall. This vault is also going to allow us to take content from Destiny 1, do some work on it, get it ready to come back into the Destiny 2 ecosystem. So we're not just going to be taking stuff away, we're also going to be going into the classic vault and kind of bringing some stuff back or unvaulting activity and destination content each year.
Thinking about the greatest hits of Destiny, right? Like, what are the new tracks we can lay down? What's something from the past that was like pretty cool that could be made even better if it existed today?
Courtesan.
And what does that look like?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that there's a lot of awesome stuff that the team has built over the 6 years of making Destiny, and that Destiny 2 players totally have missed out on. Like, later this year,
Spencer.
Cosmodrome's coming back this fall as a selectable destination.
No
3
way.
Strikes are also going to come back during season 12 and season 13, and part of the awesome
hell
thing
yeah.
is a bunch of players haven't played Sepix. Sepix was the strike way back in like summer.
That was my first Nightfall too.
The oldest,
like the definitive like.
Oh my god.
That we felt like hit the right notes.
Yeah,
in Destiny 1, right? And we left all that behind when we made Destiny 2, and we're saying, like, we don't want to do that again. Well, let's not do that again, but let's also reach into the past and, like, bring it into the present.
There's a lot of great content in our past, and maybe this year we'll see a classic raid come back. I think it'd be pretty amazing this year to see the Vault class.
Oh my god.
Unvaulted and returned in front of players. Like, I can imagine.
I would love to do Vault Glass again.
Champion Praetorians instead of just regular Praetorians, and kind of updating it slightly to the modern context. But still preserving that like classic feel.
This fall when the expansion comes out, not only are we going to be bringing back Cosmodrome and adding Europa, but we're going to look at some of that content that's been in the game for a long time, that's been free, that isn't actively played, and that's when some of that is going to be vaulted.
Well, after the show, we're going to have a much more in-depth article that you can read on our plans for vaulting content.
Dude, the Cosmodrome.
Why we're taking this unprecedented
and possibly the Vault Glass.
For the game this year and for the game going forward. We're also going to be conducting a bunch of interviews to answer your big questions, and we will continue the conversation with coverage in our ongoing This Week at Bungie community conversations, as well as there will be a bunch of player support and DPS articles about this all summer long. You know, we've placed a bunch of bets on the Destiny Cosmic board, whether it's the Traveler waking up, whether it's the Stranger dissolving after telling you, there's so much more to explore out there. And so we're going to start to bring a bunch of these threads home. And here's a look at the beginning of those threads coming home to roost this summer in Season of Arrivals.
I was there.
Has been reduced to smoldering ash, and with allies like Rasputin, who can stop us?
Yeah, okay, Val. So full of yourself.
From Titan to Mercury, their shadow reaches.
Is their message a warning? A trick? We can't know until we hear their words for ourselves.
They just turn off Rasputin.
You bring weapons. You will not need them. We offer only truth.
The darkness reached out, but something interferes. The witch sister of the taken king.
Oh my god, it is Savathun! No fucking way!
We are the final line.
Oh my god. Bunch of pyramids. That's really cool looking. A new exotic quest. Whoa. Yeah, we haven't had a tracer rifle in a while.
Guardian, this battle is not over.
So when's this start? Alright. Hey, you guys want to play Season of the Arrivals after this?
So that's the Season of Arrivals, and it starts any minute now at 10 a.m. Pacific.
So today,
Sorry.
we looked at a bunch of stuff. We talked about the Destiny content vault. We looked into the past to see kind of how we got to where we are today. We looked into the far future with the Witch Queen and Lightfall. And we also talked about Beyond Light, which is the beginning of a new era in Destiny 2. And if pre-ordering's kind of your thing, like the pre-orders are going to go live today. Like if you're interested, there's some sweet bonuses, and you know that's kind of the summary of the show.
If you're excited about the start of Beyond Light and where we're headed, well, the Season of Arrivals, it's kind of like a prelude. You know, it's really setting up that story, and so we encourage you to get in and play.
There's one more thing I totally forgot. So today at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to launch a brand new dungeon called Prophecy. Prophecy is a dungeon that involves the Nine, and that's kind of like all I'm going to say about it, because there's a little bit of business to get to with it, and then we'll wrap. But it's got a brand new set of armor for you to chase. It's got some classic armor for you to chase. It's going to be at a really high power level, which means it's like a solid day's work plus a little bit of skill to summit that mountain.
It's free for all players.
It's free for all players. And we're going to show you a trailer in just a second. If you don't want to see anything from the dungeon, just click the little red X or like get up and go make an omelet. And
go make an omelet.
And the stream will be over, and you can play Season of Arrivals in Destiny 2. And I think that's the business side, right? We're like there. We've handled everything.
I think it's the time to say thank you all for tuning in and giving us your time today, and just for playing Destiny and being part of this amazing community.
It has, and it will continue to be a journey. On behalf of everyone at Bungie, please, please, please stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
You too, Bungo. You too. Nice looking weapons and stuff. So is it going to be like the Trials of the Nine stuff? That's cool looking. Up is down. Oh, let me guess, left is right is the next thing. Alright. What the hell? The hell's that? That's cool. Wow. That's oh my god. That is a lot of shit to take in from that. Wow. So, for me, at least, you know, I don't know how everyone else would feel about this, but it's, you know, I've always wanted Dexter Stranger to come back, and now she's finally coming back. You don't know how excited I am about that. I mean, you know, I kind of lost my shit there, so you can see that. And the same thing with, and I said this to Goose and Spencer and Ty, you know, everyone in my circle of friends and so that I talk to that happen to play Destiny. I always said they always like hinted towards Savathun since day one of D2 with, you know, Savathun's song, I almost called it a servitor, the Giant Shrieker, little nitpicks and little stuff like this. Tolan said some things about Savathun, you know, maybe a couple of lore tabs that mention her or different things like that. You know, the Grimoire, you know, book it came out. The first one happened to be about the Books of Sorrow. I mean, that doesn't have to do with Destiny 2, but still, like, new artwork, new things like that, and it's just, you know, the Hive's my favorite faction, and I absolutely love the Books of Sorrow, and, you know, with this happening next year, or, yeah, I think they said next year, yeah, with that happening and all, you don't know how excited I am for that. I was going to say, I'm excited to play Beyond Light, but I want next year to happen just for that. To finally see what Savathun looks like, if you can actually see that. You know, because that's going to be you know, no pun intended, but that's going to be a tricky one. She's the Hive Goddess of Trickery and the Witch Queen. Not only that, you get to, I'm assuming, this is how I've always envisioned it. I always wanted it as 2 expansions. I wanted it as she gets introduced. You find out how much of a threat she is. She's more threatening than Oryx and all that. But I wanted it to end with, I wanted 2 raids. I wanted it to be the end boss for the first raid would be Quaria Blade Transform, who's the Taken Hydra that Oryx took during... Alright, they just ended the stream. Oh. No. You're not getting... No other stream is going to get the advertisement. So I wanted Quaria Blade Transform as the final boss in this first raid, and what that is you know, you're taking out her, not her lieutenants and stuff, like her lieutenants, but you know, since she's so powerful and very cunning and smart and trickery and stuff, she knows not to do what her brother already did and all of her other family members. So that's where it would take a while for us to, you know, kill her or try to outsmart her. So that's where that would come from. Back to the thing. If you don't know who Quarry Blade Transform is, it's a Taken Vex Hydra that Orcs took during the Books of Sorrow. And then he gave it to Savathun to study, and, you know, she was like, oh, you know, you bring this in to kill me, and different things like that. But then, also, now thinking of it, now that I bring up the Books of Sorrow, she did mention, too, that, you know, I don't know if it was her or someone else, because I know there was that whole, like, Medusa thing that was going on, and I don't know how true that is and whatnot. But, I think it was either that or... something mentioned in Destiny 2 not to really trust the Books of Sorrow because they believed it was false or something. I think it was Savathun, but don't quote me on that. But even with the Witch Queen DLC, like expansion, there could be a part 2 to the Books of Sorrow. And as someone who absolutely loves that story, I'm very excited. That's one of the reasons why I was not only to, my past was coming back to haunt me as a veteran Destiny player with Shadowkeep, I also knew that it was a Hive-based expansion, or it had more to do with the Hive. I already knew that, something, I was going to get more lore with that, and that's what I was happy about. So, there's that. Lightfall, I think, I can't even imagine what that's going to be. Maybe that's where, because Beyond Light, I think's more having to do with the pyramid ships and, entering the Age of Darkness. So, I don't know if we're really going to face the pure darkness itself. So maybe that's what Lightfall is. Lightfall might be, we're entering another collapse, different and stuff like that. Maybe the Traveler's going to sacrifice itself, or, with Lightfall, it might be, how I think of it is maybe the Traveler's going to sacrifice itself and it will be destroyed, and with its sacrifice, we can live on without the Traveler, with light. We're the new beings of light where, you don't need this giant ball in the sky. You don't need, like, this, quote-unquote God to persuade us into doing good and different things like that, and into defeating the darkness. We can do it ourselves as Guardians, because that's what it created us to do. That's what I think Lightfall's going to be. Witch Queen, that's Savathun being her tricky and cunning, self. So, that's already self-explanatory. I don't know, I hear so many pronunciations for the name, but I'm going to say it my way, and, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe Xivu Arath will also make an appearance, hopefully, because I'd like to see what she looks like too, but we never know. So Beyond the Light. So what I think is going to happen is, with the pyramid ships, we're going to, discover all that and everything, and I don't know if they've really confirmed. I know they just mentioned it, but I was, me and my big mouth, I was just still talking, but I think maybe the Deepstone Crypt could be a location. I'd really like to see that as a person whose first Guardian was an Exo. I'd really enjoy that. Besides that, I mean, that'd be cool. The one thing I'm, when they showed that the Destiny thing, I honestly thought, and that's why I started tearing up a little, I honestly thought they were going to port D1 onto PC. But, having a port and stuff is always nice, and, little graphics, like graphics boosts and different things like that. That's always nice. I think I'm okay with what Bungie's doing with this now and adding little bits and pieces from D1 into D2. I'll be honest, I'm actually perfectly fine with that. I don't need a port of D1 into D2. I enjoyed myself from 2014 to 2017 when D2 came out. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with letting D1 just rest in peace and let that go. I'll play it, on my own time. If I want to, I'll boot up my Xbox One. I'll play it. So the Cosmodrome is coming back, and they kind of mentioned Sepix, so I'm assuming what was it called? Oh, Devil's Lair, I think was the strike's name. I'm okay with that. Like, Sepix Prime was like one of my favorite strikes, and that's where I had my first Nightfall, and I got the Crash shotgun out of that, and to this day that was my loadout for the longest time. It was the Shadow Price auto rifle, because I got that out of a rare Ingram, and it was a legendary. It was my first legendary. I got the Crash, which was my first Nightfall reward, and then I had the Steel Oracle Z11, which I don't know if you could get that through Crucible. I forget honestly how I got that, but it could have been through Crucible. But all those I got, and I used them forever until, I had to start upgrading, and, I didn't get Gallahorn until Gallahorn was phased out with Taken King coming out. So I bought Gallahorn. I had Truth. I mean, Truth was always nice, but, you know, it was never a Gallahorn. So yeah, like, if they're gonna add more stuff, I would really love that. Like, you know, maybe go into a different location once in a while. Like, you know, going to the Cosmodrome. I'm so excited to see the Cosmodrome. We've already seen the Cosmodrome in Destiny 2 with the Destiny 2 engine. I'm fine with that. Like, I want to, you know, hop on my Sparrow and go to the Forgotten Shores, go to the Devil's Lair, you know, what was the one, or like the Moth Yards with all the plane parts and stuff, and, you know, Skywatch, that's what I was thinking of, like all those locations, and, you know, possibly playing the Vault of Glass in Destiny 2. I never really played Vault of Glass that much. I don't even have the Vex Mytho class. Getting a second chance of doing that in Destiny 2, I'm okay with that, you know. And, you know, I've always told Spencer, like, he never wanted to play Destiny 1 since I've known him, and he was never into it, and I finally got him into getting Destiny 2, and then, you know, he always said, and even now he says, if they ported it on PC, I'll play it, or, like, Destiny 1. Now he can play the memorable parts that I had with Destiny 1 in Destiny 2, and if they really do what they're going to do and add a lot more of Destiny 1 stuff to Destiny 2. Like, I hope they add all the raids, because I want him to experience what I experienced. Like, I want them to add Crota's End, like nonstop. Like, I would, you know, be bawling my eyes out if they did that, because I wanted him to experience what I experienced with that raid, because I had so many great memories with it. And, you know, with Shadowkeep and facing Crota and stuff in that final battle, and having to kill him like you do in Crota's End, I told him, like, give me that sword, I know what I'm doing, I'll tell, you know, drop him down, or, you know, get him to his knee, I'll hit, you know, rinse and repeat. And it was great. So, you know, with that, they said it should be out at 10 PDT, so that's 1 for me, so we still have, like, less than 20. What else? I'm trying to think of, like, any other, like, stuff that I can discuss about, because, you know, I was just rambling. Like, some other, like, wants that, you know, I think they could do without adding new locations. Crota's End, obviously, because it's on the moon. You can, I mean, the raid, you know, obviously, it's not going to be as easy as I said. It's easier said than done. But, you know, the Vault of Glass might be, you know, I mean, since if they're mentioning Vault of Glass, that happens to mean, you know, they're probably going to add it. Because you can't just add, you know, King's Fall or Crota's End or Wrath of the Machines. You have to do the first one where all the raids started. So that's a new location because that's on Venus. Crota's End could be easy because you know it's it's a raid, but it's a strike. That's on the moon, so that could be easy. You can even go to that location in D2. Well, at least where you build the bridge. I mean, that's a whole, like, public event zone. King's Fall might be a little tricky because it's the Dreadnought. I mean, you could always, you know, they can always spunk that up and everything. They might add that and stuff during Witch Queen, maybe. Add a little more, like, Hive stuff. Wrath of the Machines you can do because it's on Earth. It's in the Cosmodrome. The other thing too, speaking of Earth, I want the Iron Temple back as a social space. I want to go back there and I want to see my wolves and stuff. That was so much fun. I think the Reef social space is destroyed, right? I forget what it was called. It's like Vesta something. I forget what it was. But like that, like I want Prison of, or well, you know, I just realized that Forsaken happened. And you can't have Prison of Elders because, you know, Varix is gone. Well, he's not gone, but he doesn't work for the Reef anymore. So, there's no more Prison of Elders. So I would have loved to, have that again. I want to hear, Psylocke the Defiled, Thirst for Your Light, and Kexis the Betrayed. I want to hear that again. What are some other things that, I would want out of this? Like, old exotics maybe too. Like, I know everyone wants Gjallarhorn back, and I know they did it before in Rise of Iron, but I feel like we have so much more in Destiny 2, and now that they confirmed they're not making Destiny 3, they're adding on to this game. I don't, like I said with the Destiny 1 thing, reporting that, I'm happy with letting, Gjallarhorn rest and everything. You don't need to bring it back. There's the cluster bomb mod and stuff that you can have on, or perk you could have on your stuff. There's, tracker, like the tracking rockets and stuff like that. And, they have all those D1 perks already in D2. We don't need Gjallarhorn, honestly. Like, maybe some of the other exotics, like Icebreaker. Everyone wants Icebreaker. I keep seeing it all the time that people want Icebreaker. You could bring that back. Or you could bring back maybe some of the not favorite ones. Maybe like Super Good Advice, and make that better. Or, Invective, or the Universal Remote, or Plan C, or Pocket Infinity. Pocket Infinity never even got a remake in D1. Like, it never got like a Taken King reboot of it, or Rise of Iron. It just stayed there in its classic form. So maybe to see that come back, I'd be happy with that. I'm okay with that. If the gun sucks, oh, okay. They can't make everyone happy with this game. That's just how life is. And I understand that too. Like, not being funny, not everyone liked Season of the Worthy, because it took, fucking forever to get everything rolling. It happens. Curse of Osiris, that expansion was so dry and so, a waste of time. But then they perfected it with Warmind, and then Forsaken, and then, they had all that stuff. That's okay. Like, that's why I always think to myself too, and I, most of the time I try not to let it bother me too, with like, everyone's like, oh, you play Destiny 2, ooh, and it's a dead game, different things like that. I know I can't, Bungie can't please everyone with the game and all, and, some people, phase out of it, or they'll phase in and stuff, and then they'll come out, or whatever. I understand that, but, as a fan of Destiny, I keep going with it, I've taken my breaks on Destiny 1 and stuff, and I've missed out on, good loot, and do I regret it? Yeah. Like, I never got Yolder's Hammer, or Ephrodite's Spear, or, like, I never got, a lot of the Trials weapons, because I didn't have anyone to play Trials with, or anything. I didn't beat Kingsfall, because I didn't have a team, and, same with Wrath, and stuff like that, and, I missed out on some of the loot, and then they bring it back and stuff, and same thing, I don't have a team, and I'm not too crazy about matchmaking with people. I want to do what Destiny was built for, and they say it all the time. I want to play with my friends. But it doesn't help if, all my friends phase out of Destiny. You know what I mean? That's the thing that's always made me not like depressed about Destiny, but like upset about it. Like, I sit there like, being alone on Destiny and stuff, and it's, I don't mean it to sound sad, or like, try to be, find sympathy in it, but it's like, I want to play the game for what it's made for, not, be, the solo, speedrunner and stuff, and, if I want to play something solo, I'll play, a Call of Duty, or I'll play Halo, or, Minecraft or something. Like, Destiny's built for friends, and that's what I want to play it with. So, yeah. I really killed a lot of time there. That's actually pretty good. Alright, we got 5 more minutes. I don't want to immediately go in, maybe, or, maybe give it a couple more minutes, but, because, they'll probably load it in and kick everyone out. But yeah, I really enjoyed this stream. I knew it was probably gonna be like an hour long or something like that, but I think it was okay. It was really worth the wait, though. I think that's great. I I seen like the hood or something of the Exo Stranger. I'm like, no, like no, it can't be. Like, I never thought I would see the Exo Stranger ever again, and I knew they said her story's not done yet, but I never thought I would see her again, and I'm so excited. And then they're gonna be revealing more throughout the summer, so I'm happy. I can't wait. And if they have more trailers or new things to show, I'll do a reaction to it. I did a reaction to the two teasers with the Drifter or with Eris Morn. Or I only did it with the Eris Morn thing when it first leaked, and it happened. The video I found happened to be like someone's like explanation video for it, so I kind of messed up on that. So I'm just gonna like cut it. Sorry for all this too. My allergies are bugging me. But with that and all, like, yeah, I cut that video because it kind of felt like beating a dead horse and stuff. I wanted to do this instead. Like, I've never done like a reaction stream or anything like that, and I wanted to do that, and I thought that was great. So we could do that, or I could do that, and I'm doing this again when Xbox does their like E3 conference thing next month, because I want to see Halo Infinite, and I've been waiting 2 years for it already, and I want to see gameplay, and that's what I hope that we get. And Spencer's on board with it too, so he'll probably be with me. Goose maybe. I mean, Goose doesn't really play Halo. Maybe Ty will come along too. He's he's an old friend, but he's a new addition to the group. So, we'll see. But yeah, let's wait for this to. We got 2 more minutes. So how's everyone doing? Everyone good? Great, grand, wonderful. I'm gonna tab out real quick. Oh, it's like no, Burbank, California. Skedaddle on out here. It's a third. They called twice yesterday, and it was so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna check Discord real quick. Yeah, and there's nothing right. But yeah, that was a hell of a stream. That was really cool. I really enjoyed this too, cause what was the one thing I was doing the other day? I kind of was like, eh. Man, what was that? Cause I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I had like a quick stream for something, and I can't remember what it was, but I liked it, and then something happened, and I was like, all like down in the dumps and shit. So yeah. All right, let's let's go to YouTube real quick. I'm gonna BRB real quick, and I'm gonna pull up the trailer for Beyond Light, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I'll be just about a minute or two. Okay, I'm back. I'm just keeping this up right now just because all this. I'm really sorry. I did not see all this all these different chats and stuff. So, just wanted to say I could help you set up your Discord. You remind me of Gavin somehow. Is my face? Is my fat face? Yeah, I'm really sorry. This happens all the time with my stream and everything. And I think people already left. Oh well. It's okay. You're just tuning in. Did I miss anything important? I mean, the stream. Or like the whole Destiny stream. Calling it now. Strangers back, boys. Called it. Looks like I came in at the right time. No, she's the Fallen who tried to steal Outbreak Perfected. Oh, that's who it is. Okay. Splicers. Thank you, Blu-ray, for following. God, the nostalgia. I already run. I had those specs. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna boot up, or let me boot up the trailer first, and then we'll go from there. So, here's this. I'm gonna turn it up a little. If it's too quiet, let me know. And I'll make sure, I can see chat now instead of, missing stuff. I'm really sorry, because this happens all the time, and it pisses me off. But yeah, here's the teasers and stuff. And different things. I'm going to pause a lot, too, just so you know. Okay, so here's Fire. So, I mean, I'll get to this. This, of course, is going to be Europa. This is our new destination, and that's Jupiter in the background. This, I don't know how I did not point this out. I just seen scope and long barrel, and I was like, ooh, sniper rifle. I could have seen this, and I could have seen this, and I would have told you that was some type of stranger's rifle. And now looking at it, I see cloak, and I'm like, oh, it's the Exo Stranger. This is where I immediately, that's where it said, dude, is that who I think it is? Because I seen the eyes. Seen the eyes, and I seen the little trim in her cloak. Her Sparrow's nice too. So this is the pyramid ship, I believe. There's Morn, and the drifters, and his ship. Again, that's where, I think that's where I was freaking... Yeah, because right around here, this is where I was, like, freaking out about it. And that's where, it's pretty much revealed. Yeah, let's back up here. Like that. That's a good screenshot right there. Man, she looks really good. There she is. Yeah, she looks the same pretty much. I mean, graphics boost, obviously, and maybe a little tinkering on the details, but still. Same old Exo Stranger. I wonder if they'll actually confirm that it's Elsie Bray in this, since Anna Bray's relevant again. And then there's the Drifter being the Drifter.
This is what I brought you here to see.
That's so awesome. Sorry if you guys are saying anything and if my stream's fucking up again. Oh, so I didn't see the reward thing yet. So, oh, it is no time to explain. Exotic pulse rifle and plus other bonuses. I was literally gonna say right before I started this, when I seen the no time to explain. What if we can get the no time to explain? Like, what if they bring that back? Because that was an exotic. Oh, that's awesome. Pre-order the pre-order the deluxe edition and receive instant in-game rewards. So you get a shell and I don't know what that is, transmat or something. So there's the shell and an emblem or something of Europa, I guess. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'm just gonna pull up Streamlabs again just to double check. Okay. If anything screws up again, just try to get a hold of me. I get notifications on my phone for Discord, but I won't get them on my computer because I have the streamer mode on. Alright, I think I waited enough time. I'm going to BRB again. I'm going to boot up Destiny, and I'll be right back. Alright? So, I'll be like a minute or two. Ree! Hey, I'm back. Alright, I'm just doing something real quick. So... Oh yeah, I already have display capture on. Okay. So... that should be good. Alright, I'll bring up chat in a minute, so just give me a sec. Alright, let me just reset real quick. Well, the Twitch app at least. Because every time it's like, you know, they, I should just keep the dashboard up, to be honest. But yeah, it's just so annoying when that happens and stuff, because I feel so bad when, someone's trying to communicate with me and it's like I ignore them. Because, you know, that's the thing I like about streaming is when people, you know, they come to the stream to watch me and, you know, to see what I have to do with, you know, with what I'm playing and different things like that. Here, hold on, let me, I'm just gonna look at, the stream. Okay, so we're good. So, it might be a problem because of, you know, the gun UI stuff off on the left, so I could fix that if you guys want me to, but if not, I'm just gonna keep it. Alright, so let me plug my phone in real quick, so just give me a sec. Because then if my phone dies on me, then there's no way I can communicate with you guys. And that's no bueno. Alright, so here's all my guardians. So here's Eva Devitt, who is my main character as of Rise of Iron, who I literally made I made a week before Rise of Iron came out, and I grinded the shit out of Destiny 1 that whole entire week and got her to the max level for Rise of Iron to come out. And I only played Crucible, really. Because I enjoyed Crucible in D1. I still do, but it's, you know, I get pissy pretty quickly. So yeah, that's her. Just a fun fact that I made, and I know it's kind of going to be a little cringe and stuff, but you know, I'm still developing all these characters. She's a Bray. Her maiden name is Bray, but you know, in the lore and stuff, she's married. Yes, her actual name's Eva Bray, and you know, just like Anna Bray, pretty much, she was resurrected and she had Bray tech stuff on her, like, you know, like identification and stuff. I wonder if I type, hold on, I'm just gonna hit test real quick, or you know what I could do, let me do one of my commands. And just do YouTube. Okay, so it does work. Alright, this is my very first Guardian, Exodus 2, who, you know, never really was into the Vanguard's, you know, politics and stuff, but, you know, he still went with everything, but after Cade's death, he, you know, he said, you know, alright, enough, or, that, skyrocketed it, but during the Red War, he was like, okay, they can't really do much, and he was always okay with Cade, but with Zavala's, like, cowardness and stuff, and just his poor judgment and everything, that kind of told him, you know, alright, I need to, you know, do my own thing, so he's kind of like a merc now. And this is Aurora 12, who is my newest character that I've made, and basically she's like, I'm still developing her, so, you know, this is all still work in progress, but she's, you know, very into the hive and stuff. You could kind of think of her like Tolan a little bit. So, kind of like a Tolan character. I wonder if there's a cutscene. Clan banner, nice.
The hive wanted a return to war on the moon. They built a lunar fortress to back their assault. A grand stage to announce their revival. You climbed that scarlet citadel, and the Hive met you head-on. You buried them. But we found more than Hive on the moon. The dark has reached out. We have no choice but to reach back.
I didn't really mention the nightmares that much. I mean, you know, to mention the dark, but... Alright, here we go. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm gonna talk with you again. That's a big-ass ship. And oh shit. Did they kill Rasputin, or did they just take him out? Like, you know, like EMP him. Or, I mean, EMP would still kill him, but, like, you know, deactivate him. See, this is the thing that I kind of said, too, with this oh, what the fuck? This is what I said about this expansion and stuff. I was like, what if, because, you know, the rumor was that they're going to blow up, like, you know, Io or Titan or something. And I said, what if they took out Earth and Mars, because those are the most important ones, because Rasputin, and then there's the last city. Well, without all that, you know.
The day we've been dreading has finally arrived. The darkness is here. We need boots on the ground on Io. Recon. There's a pyramid. It's already disabled Rasputin. I'd lean on Eris's expertise, but we haven't been able to reach her. We both know what that means. Eris is our best chance at understanding what we're up against. I need her at the tower.
Yeah.
She's too valuable an asset to
lose.
Find her, Guardian. Bring her home.
That is one order I would follow, Zavala. But, yeah, so.
Eris Morn, a guardian without a ghost. I wonder how that must feel.
It will.
Unnatural.
Holy shit.
When I look at that ship. Eris, can you hear us? Eris. Nothing.
Nope.
Zavala, come in.
Any sign?
My signals are being suppressed. I can't even summon a sparrow.
Ah, that's fucked.
The pyramid. It's oppressive. Like a storm building.
Then be quick. Get out ahead of it.
Understood.
Ghost, I'd like there, thank you. I was gonna say I'd like to know where I'm going. But yeah, I always said if they took out, like, you know, something important and stuff like Rasputin or something, then, you know, we'll kind of be, like, screwed. I mean, we could, you know, tackle this and stuff, but,
No. No! Don't!
Uh-oh.
You bring
weapons. You will not need them.
Mm.
We offer only truth.
Yeah, okay, keep telling yourself that. No. Oh shit. Court of Savathun?
Pulled us out of the beam. What's happening?
What?
What is this place?
Oh shit, those are a lot of shriekers. Wait. Is Savathun helping us? Wait. What? So if we just went to the High Covet and got teleported out. Okay, I'm having like a serious like JonTron like what the fuck? Like I'm having that right now. What the actual hell? Okay, I'm really like dumbfounded right now.
We're back on Io. Close to the cradle.
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver moon.
From Eris now. Let's keep moving.
I mean, if this happened to her too, maybe she can shed some light on it.
Choked with strange communications. I don't know if I can.
Is that you, Guardian?
You're needed back at the tower. Zavala sent us.
Of course he did. I'm moving toward the cradle.
Oh right, yeah. I have my Gambit stuff.
It? What is it?
The hive are frenzied. Prudent. We must.
Zavala, did you catch that? This interference. I can't triangulate a point.
I get it, triangulate like the triangle ships. Oh shit, I'm about to get fucking killed. No! Isn't this the place where the Savathun thing is on Io? Oh wait, no, it's closer by the facility. All right, here. Let me adjust my loadout real quick. Hopefully my chat isn't screwing up again. So if it is, I'm really sorry. And I know I'm taking shit that that lowers my light level, but this is my loadout. So if we go in there again, I want to take a look. Ah, fuck. Ammo. Try to kick the shit out of him. Come on. There we go. Excuse me.
Guardian, your assistance would not be unwelcome. There are forces at play here I do not fully understand. The hive.
Shit.
We need to move.
Yeah, no shit. Savathun's witness. Yeah, she's watching us. She's watching us. We have to fight this thing? Yep, it's shooting at us. Oh, come on. Fucking ogres. Get out of my swamp. Where'd this fucking thing go? I don't like this. Something's up.
All channels. Is anyone there?
Shit.
Eris, talk to us. Say something. Please.
What the
What is
fuck?
that?
Ah, shit. Fucking axion bolts. Damn it, I don't want to waste rockets, but fuck it.
Something pulled us back in.
Mm-hmm.
It's keeping us from Eris.
Savvy Poo, come on. Stop fucking with us.
Look. Those are all eyes.
Well, it's good to know what the High Covet looks like. Are they gonna shoot? Yep, they're gonna shoot. I wasn't gonna shoot unless they were gonna shoot. And they are her hive because they have the Titan design. Or at least the hive from Titan. She's gonna speak to us? Or at least show herself? That'd be pretty cool. Those are like the things that are in the Dreadnought during the Kingsfall raid. You have to go scale across those to get to the other side. Hey, I mean, I never finished that raid, but I at least know, you know, stuff that's in it. Envoy Savathun, yep. That's why I think you're a fucking envoy. Ah, goddammit. Fucking melee system. Alright, what's next? That's another one. Ah, bastard. There we go. Ah, shit.
There are too many of them.
Yeah, no shit.
Enough!
Fucking helliers.
You're hurt.
It is nothing. But this is something. A tree of silver wings. It grew from the last place the traveler touched before it left this world. The darkness was drawn here, as the hive is drawn to the darkness. These eyes of mine, the things they have seen.
What was that?
Something that does not want us here.
Darkness.
No. But it is of the darkness.
Savathun.
It has to be you this time.
Here goes nothing. I'm guessing this is the artifact for the season.
I repeat, come in.
We hear you, Zavala.
Have you found her?
The seed breaks through the interference.
Eris,
Zavala.
report back to me in the tower, both of you. Our transmissions may be compromised.
Let's not keep him waiting, Guardian.
Eris actually listening? Holy shit. Fucking hell, Eris. So Savvy Poo's here. She's at least alerted. And I guess testing us now.
What did you find?
It found me. The darkness reached out, but something interferes. Its messages to us are being defaced.
Defaced?
By the witch sister of the taken King Oryx. Savathun.
Your obsession gives her power.
No. She feeds on denial, ignorance. The Guardian has discovered a means to circumvent her. A seed of silver wings.
Eris?
If the darkness reaches out, we must reach back.
I will not sanction this.
We are beyond
Zavala.
sanctions. It is here. I will return to Io. If we cannot determine what the darkness seeks, we will find ourselves on the verge of a second collapse. Perhaps that is what Savathun wants.
Please, don't.
Let me go, Zavala.
Zavala, she's gonna kick your ass.
Where were we?
According to spectral analysis, the pyramid. It's propulsion. The energy it's manipulating on Io. I don't see a ship. I see a being. Paracausal in nature.
Like the Traveler.
All records of the Golden Age agree. On the first day, the sky filled with darkness. On the second, the Traveler fell.
Help Eris where you can, but be ready to deal with the enemy fleet when it arrives. We need you, Guardian.
Okay, so this is intense. Speak with the Drifter. Alright. Are they gonna spawn me in the tower? 'Cause I'd really appreciate that. So already this already feels like a mini expansion. Like I thought that whole thing with Eris talking about Savathun and everything like that, I thought that was actually gonna be in the expansion. Was it Between Light or Between the Light? Season of Arrivals. The Light's ancient opponent reveals itself as the darkness arrives in our system. Work with Eris Morn and the Drifter to understand this new threat and answer Zaval's call to defend the system from its mysterious influence. Enter the new Prophecy Dungeon. Free to all players. Fight against enemies drawn to the darkness in the new Contact Public event. Focus Umbral Engrams with to choose your reward. Okay, you get to choose your rewards now. Drive our enemies from the cradle to each week to uncover mysteries or messages of the darkness. Earn new exotic weapons and I almost said assets. And assist Vanguard members caught in the invasion. Earn exclusive season pass rewards. Okay. I want to see like if they'll show what the exotics are and stuff. Wither Horde. Oh, the grenade launcher. Oh, is this the grenade launcher from the trailer? Oh, it is. Projectiles fired by this weapon blight the target or nearby enemies on impact. Blight like a taken blight? Sounds pretty cool. Black powder. So I assume you get this off the bat once you start the season up and everything. Blighted targets take damage over time and blight the nearby area on death. Hey, I'm for it. There's another exotic here too. That's probably a quest. There's a bunch of exotics here that I don't have that I need to start getting. Yeah, okay, that's everything. What about armor? No, okay. No hunter armor. That's from Shadowkeep. Complete the Shadowkeep campaign. Now you get an exotic. Oh yeah, because I got the helmet with the veil. And then they got those with the season when Scene 14 came back. Okay. Let me look at the season actually. Oh wait, no, I need to open this up. So we got Erismore in the tower. Okay. I want to talk to Drifter first. That's more important. I didn't get to see what the armor looks like. Oh, damn. That looks... Oh, my God. That looks nice. I mean, I like the cloak here, but I don't like this short cloak. But everything else looks great. Holy shit. Damn, that looks great. What is this? What is this? Whoa. That's really cool. What's this? That's funny. Oh, I thought it was the pigeon one. I thought they reused it or something. Revolution Blade. Whoa, that's cool. White collar crime. Nice. Ornaments for different weapons. Falling guillotine. Whoa, that's like a Final Fantasy sword. Holy shit, that's really cool looking. Throne of suit. That's not a bad shader. Horizons Beyond. That's not bad. I actually like that. Warden's Whaler. Does this have to do with Varix? I'm just gonna skim through. I don't wanna read through it later. Last Bastion shell. That's pretty cool. I like the new designs and stuff for the ghost shells too. I always like seeing that every season. Makes it, you know, fresh. Alright. Twisted Energy. Alter energy by pyramids and used to enhance the prismatic recaster to further unlock the secrets of the darkness. And then here's the engram. Mysterious engram that contains a wide variety of legendary gear. Its contents are accessible to influence. So like if you use those the contents that are in that, it could influence you into the darkness or something. That's how I take it. Alright, what do we got in here? We got... Oh, cool. I actually went to get this, the Blood Runner. Alright, let's... I like checking out all this stuff first, so forgive me here. Oh, and this stuff from, like, day one, pretty much. Damn. That's for Borealis. That's a gun that's, like, no one really uses anymore. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. I'd put that on my Queenbreaker. Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's funny. I get it, because it's called the Recluse, and Recluse is a type of spider. That's a knee slapper. Great White. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember when this came out. Bad Omens. Thunder God. Okay. I'm just gonna try to skim through these real quick. Oh, the Harpy Shell. Nice. What's this? Oh, is this the... Yeah, it's a Scarlet one. Oh, I could use that for Aurora. Since she's, like, very influenced by the Hive and stuff. Like, that's what she's, like, obsessed with. So I could use that for a Ghost Shell. Emotes. So we have Ninja Vanish. Well, I don't remember this one. Oh, it's like the smoke. That's funny. Guitar solo, chicken dinner. Is this like a bucket? Yeah, it is. Red card, sweeping, mic drop. Oh, alright. Yeah, I know it is. Hold on, nice. Confused. Of course they'd bring that back. Ding. Alright. I know these are all like shit. I know these are all like already like these are like re-releases and stuff, but I still like to look to see what's in these. I want to get this. Look how beautiful that looks. It's beautiful. It's like mwah, beautiful. What do you got ship wise? Eshemir's one-way ticket. All right. Wonder if they'll make them relevant ever again. I mean, you know, Sloane's okay. I'm not too crazy about her because I just feel like she's just full of herself. Asher, I mean, he's alright. And then Failsafe's, you know, everyone likes Failsafe. Oh, I remember this one. You know, it's funny, the last time I've seen this ship, like, just previewing it, I was still playing on Xbox. Because I was, during, like, the menagerie and all that stuff. Okay, they got the Crown of Sorrow projection, nice. Moonbound. Cool. Shaders are, you know, all the same shaders. Transmat effects, cool. I never remember the Shrieker one. That's cool. Is that like when the Shrieker blows up? Oh, that's cool. I like the sword one too. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, and I think I can look through, yeah, because the store's up there too. Traveler entrance. Huh, that's cool. Oh, I already seen this, yeah. Oh wait, no, this is the sword itself. That's pretty cool. Press right click, launch a heavy spin attack. Heavy attacks are stronger with full energy. Attacks partially bypass elemental shields. So like heavy spin like Dark Drinker? Is this Dark Drinker 2.0? That's... I'm okay with that. Wait, what did it say next to the... Oh, what it can go up to. Oh, okay, so it has a limit now. And then you just get a better version of this. See, it looks like a hand cannon. It doesn't look like a grenade launcher from its picture. I've already seen Horizons Beyond. Cold Denial. A pulse rifle. Looks like Graviton Lance. Small bore, flared magwell, Zen Moment. And Headseeker body shot slanted with this one increases. Not bad. See how it shoots. To be fair, that's the only way you can tell if it's a good weapon or not. Exotic Cipher. It's currency. Present it to Zur or a Cryptarch to receive a reward. You can only hold one of this at a time. Huh. I might grind out this season, to be honest. And, ooh. It's two legendary, two exotic engrams? Damn. Cool. And then you get another one there. And, you know, the Ascended Shards for... required for forging masterwork gear. Obtained from challenging activities or purchased from the gunsmith in the tower. Oh, I'm thinking of them as, like, the super thing. Because I never got, like, my last one when that, during Forsaken. Alright, that's the nature thing, and then I seen that. Not bad. I'm okay with that. You get 1,000 of this? Jesus. Alright, let's check the store real quick. Oh, and I can decrypt it here. Nice. Alright. Not too bad. Oh, cool. Ariana's Vengeance. They brought that back. Grasping Thoughts. Oh, is this when she lost her shit during Shadowkeep? When she tells like the shadows whoever gives a damn. Alright, Callisto Lancer. I like that. It looks really cool. That reminds me of one of the ships in D1. I think the color scheme. There was one that had like, it looked like it had guns on it. It was like the only one that did, and it was a It was a rare ship, like it was like a blue. Alright, let's so that's a starter pack, okay. Finishing moves, I wanna see this. So we have Set and Spike. Ha! That's funny. The volleyball one. We have Aerial Snap Kick. Ooh, nice. And we have Overhead Heel Crush. Not bad. I still like my drop kick though. New exotic weapon ornaments. So we have one for Outbreak Perfected, a new Last Word one, and one for Truth. Cool. That's not too bad. There's one for Last Word. Ooh. Not bad. I think I might use it. And then I don't have Truth yet, so it's whatever. I never really had like that like motivation to get it, because that was during Menagerie, and it was okay. I wasn't too crazy about it. Dado capsule entrance. Oh, cool. I used to love this ship. I used to use this ship all the time during Vanilla D2. Okay, so the new projections. So we have that's the tree, the triangle ships, the Nines logo. I think it's Dado or it's Dato. I think it's Dato. And then we have the moat thing from Gambit. Slice and dice. Oh, I want to use that. That's cool looking. Scent Spike, already seen those. What is that? Oh my god, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Oh my god, I might use Celestial Nighthawk again just for this. That's really cool looking. Oh, I can get it now too. Eh. I don't really use it. Oh my god, yes. Ahead of its time. You know, it's okay looking, but just for the fact that, you know, the Wardcliff coil is still relevant makes my heart happy. I still call it Dubious Volley though, so you know. Fight me. Elegant Twirl. Can imagine my Guardians doing that. Fluid Dance. Nice. That is very fluid. Leggy Dance. I like watching on YouTube too the like the videos that are when you see like the sources for them, and then you see them in Destiny, and like, you know, if they how close they got to them. Study time. Good old studying. Oh my god. Wacky inflation. I can't speak today. It's the wacky dudes from the car dealerships. Pumping up. Oh, you're pumping iron. Air riff. Oh, it's a multiplayer emote. That's funny. Fencing. I actually like that. They should do that with like the sort of Crota thing, like how they had with the multiplayer emote where you just spawn that in. They should have did that with that. I think that would have been cool. Sign of approval. Melody. Oh, musical. It's on the world's tiniest violin. I've seen that sign of approval from somewhere. Oh, you know what? I think Cade did it. Maybe. That, or I'm just stupid. I just don't remember it. Eager Beaver. Me right now with all the new content. victory shout. Champion entrance. Alright. Not bad. Alright, let's add it to the archive. So they added like camping. Consult the archives. Spring showers. Cowbell. Alright. Wait, is the whisper? Yeah, the whisper stuff's still here. And then here's all the bright dust stuff. What if? Well, what if? Not too crazy about that. Alright, I'll go and play stuff now. Just give me a sec. I still have to get Forsaken, and then now I have to get Beyond Delight. I wonder if they actually are gonna have like real life like bonuses, because if so, then that's gonna be a big uh-oh.
Call me Drifter.
I know who you are. Just jaw gives you a long look of consideration, then smiles. Figure that things due for an upgrade, don't you think? I reckon I'll scratch yours, and then some just offering a bounty that you could use to upgrade your synthesis. Ah, okay, this is from Season of Drifter.
Big Boss Blue said you were coming. Offered me some made-up job. Plugging the pyramid's leaks. Keeping the dark bottled up. Said it was compulsory. I don't mind a little charity, but you ask me, containment's just like holding your breath. Gotta let it out every now and then. Pyramids are making some moves. Moondust thinks we can use the darkness we catch to charge that seed. Might cut through all that pesky interference in the cradle. Might let her tell you what Savathun doesn't want you to know. Good thing, too, 'cause it is wacky out there. Look around. Cabal, Fallen, bunch of unsavory types, looking to stake their claim. Jokers can't even see we're boxed in. All bets on you to pull through. No pressure.
No, you. Yeah, this is the seasonal thing. Knew it. I knew it. Smiles when he sees you come in the room. Then again, it seems like he was smiling already. When things get dark, everybody comes running to old Drifter. He cackles. Eris mentioned your situation, said you could use a little guidance, steady hand. He shrugs. Guess I'll have to do it, huh? I don't have to tell you that seed you've got is all kinds of special. Take it down to where those pyramids are busy charging the honest dirt into something they like more. I threw together a souped up bank to help. He winks. Easy money, says you'll do great things together. Contact Lost Oasis IO. Darkness contact has been made in Lost. To harvest the darkness with your artifacts while driving back Savathun's forces. Okay. Hold on, I just want to see if chat's all caught up and stuff. Yep, we're good to go. Alright. Ooh, what do you got?
Be safe out there, sister.
Alright, so what is next on the agenda?
Gambit? You're just standing there.
One last job. About the catalyst for
Once
Wither Horde.
Gambit really gets rolling, nothing, no one is gonna stop us.
God, I still don't trust Drifter. So I sided with Vanguard. I mean, as much as I don't like Zavala and stuff, and like his tactics and stuff, you know, I'll always be loyal to them than some random guy that joins during this game.
I mean, I think.
Yep. Traitors!
What do you think?
Some guns need to finish what they started along. You're just along for the ride.
Take it easy.
You too, Banshee. You too. So I don't have to visit ever. Yeah, I don't have to visit Eververse now. All right. What's the next request? Take the seed of Silver Wings to an invasion site on Io or Titan and complete the contact public event. That's for something. Okay. So I'll try to keep. Is it still smoking over here? It's settled. You can still see the Almighty over there a little. Good riddance, Almighty. There's the tower. Alright. Let's head to Io. Oh, is this the... Oh, I think you can buy it here or something. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You can actually see them.
Distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
You see them from here? No? That's cool looking, though.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
Alright, let's get to it, Guardians. I guess the pyramids are on the other side. Okay. I don't like that noise. That's a spooky noise. Yeah, they're doing this already.
The denizens of this world sworn to stake their claims. Show them what comes from their recklessness.
Oh, those are the moats thing.
You are freaky. Drift alike.
Oh no. There it is. Oh, and you have to go and put them in the... Ah, that's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Gambit mixed with Escalation Protocol, pretty much. I like it.
signatures all over it.
I hate goblins. Ah.
Savathun's pets swarm our containment unit.
That's pretty cool looking. Oh, he's... Oh, what's this? Unstoppable. Why can't I fucking shoot him? Oh no. This is higher light, so they're gonna be a little bit harder for me since you know, my light level's not up to par. I'm not doing shit to him. Oof. Yeah. Oh, he's at... Oh my god. 1010. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to bring up my light level.
Sterile neutrinos. Taken. On the bank.
Ow. Alright, I can kill them, but I just can't get meleeed by them. Alright, nice. Damn it. Oh, it's a one hit. Oh, Jesus Christ. These guys are at 40. Got him. Ow. Nice. Alright, I survived that one. Ooh, Nikes. Hey, nice.
The Jovian monarch. Its steady presence falters against the pyramid, pushed away on gentle ripples. Darkness burrows into the cosmic fabric here, emanating distance and entropy. This is not a product of design. It is their nature to divide.
Annex, okay. Godspeed, Guardians. Let me just check it real quick. Okay, we're good. Oh, those things are primary. Oh, okay. Huh. It's like is it the first primary? Rocket or grenade launcher? I'll give it a try, but if I'm not too crazy about it, I'm probably just gonna infuse it into my last word.
Yeah, that took you a while. You getting old?
No, you're old.
Oh. I saw you snag that engram. You think no one was looking? You ready to get dark? Chuck it on the pie, and let's see what old Drifter can cook up for you. Been kit bashing gear since that jerk ghost pulled me out of my grave. Got a knack for it, I guess. I'll work you up something nice.
As you enter the annex, Drifter's nostrils flare, his dark eyes snap up to meet yours. The effect is slightly unsettling. What's that sizzling in your pocket? You brought me back a puzzle, huh? You pull out the embroidered engram. Drifter grins and thumbs toward a machine humming nearby. Blah. Just so happens I got a puzzle solver here. Would you say we crack that little thing open, taste the yolk? I know that decoder thing's right there. I just want to read what this says.
There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me.
Okay, start recording now or what? Do I push it and hold it? No.
The gnawing hunger. Engrams of darkness. Some puzzles aren't meant to be solved in the light. Brittle engrams touched by the darkness of the pyramids cannot be decrypted by any light-bearing cryptarch. Bring an unbridled engram, or bring any unbridled engrams or focused unbridled engrams. You find the Drifter's unbridled decoder to unlock the secrets within. All right. So what do we got? Ooh, this is nice looking. Well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy.
You looking for a gunfight? Gambit could use you.
Grants a short period of increased stability and accuracy. Initial trigger pull. And it's got rampage. Nice. Does it change? Okay, I was gonna say, does it change any color like with this? That's pretty cool looking. And then I don't have any ornaments for it. I'll give it a whirl. And then I want to try this as well.
You looking for a gunfight? Gambit could use you.
I don't have anything that increases it. Fuck. Alright, I'll level up next level and then I can put something on.
Hey, you see motes out there, you bring them to Drifter. You hear?
Okay. I'm gonna switch up for a little. I'll probably keep this, honestly. Turn my helmet back on because I want to see something. Helmet always on. Character.
I've had people tell me this is dumb. He can see you. You're standing right here. But can he?
That's not bad looking.
Working so far. How do you find one light in a sea of lights?
See, I like the hood, but I don't like the cloak. That's what bugs me about that. That's why this one's okay. Because, I mean, I wish the cloak was a little bit more, but it's still good. I like that.
You looking to be a bad guy?
That's still cool looking though. That just screams dredge in there. Alright. Oh, it has 0. Jesus. Alright, I'll put this on just for the hell of it. Just so my light level goes up. And it's not going up for some reason. It's 73. That's 70. Or that's 67. This is 62.
Motes of dark out there just waiting, sister.
Because yesterday I went to 969. Okay.
See any Ahamkara bones out there? I don't have anything specific in mind, just wondering how tasty they might be. What kind of stews I could make.
Alright. Oh, this is more than this. Okay, cool. So I can keep that. Okay, so yeah, these are dropping at, you know, like bigger light levels, so oh yeah, so I can definitely
You ready
infuse.
to ship out? There's enemies of humanity to shoot.
Alright. Yeah. Cause then I wanna infuse the heretic rocket launcher.
For? Well, it's to make you rich, sister. Everything else is just a happy byproduct.
Alright, what next? Speak to the drifter. Alright. It's a nice auto rifle. I like it.
Call me Drifter.
The burnt ooze smell of the unbridled decoder still hangs in the air. Drifter nods approvingly. Got something nice, huh? You're natural. You've seen the containment unit in the corner. I call it the prismatic recaster. Pieced it together from junk I had lying around. He shrugs innocently. What can I say? A thirsty fella should always be ready to make some lemonade. That recaster can focus the darkness from your seed. Help me skim some of that sweet darkness up. Upgrade it a few times, and you'll come out with this full pockets and a smile on your face. Playlist strike crucible. Complete a playlist strike crucible match or gambit match.
Your rebel phase already, hero? Heard you're going around helping the dreaming city get back in order. What gives? What about gambit?
Control. Ooh, Clash is around this week. Nice. Alright, I'll play me some Clash. This is fun so far. I'm actually enjoying this season way more than I did with Season of the Worthy. And then, you know, now my light level, or all my crucible levels reset, right? Damn. I was trying to get Recluse, like, last minute, pretty much. I could try again this season, too, because I do want to get it, because I've seen gameplay of it, and I've always heard it's amazing. Excuse me. I can't believe I've been streaming almost 3 hours. Damn. And here, like, when I, you know, because I kind of, like, woke up real early today, or this morning and stuff, and I went back to sleep. I was gonna stream the reveal, and then just go right back to sleep afterwards. But, you know, I'm enjoying myself here. I like streaming and stuff, but it just, I need to find my, you know, the right spot to what I want to do. Because I was getting burnt out just from, you know, following a schedule and everything. Which, you know, I might make something like that again, but I'm probably going to, you know, find what I'm comfortable with. Because then, if not, then, you know, of course I'm going to get burnt out again, and then I'm not going to want to do it. The cauldron. Excuse me.
Clash.
Clash. Oh, hello.
Nothing to help you but your team and your weapon.
Oh yeah, I have like this thing now. Yeah. Oh, at least I have the AR too. Doof. Big goof. What's that say? Anna-Breeze Vex Toys. Oh no. Oh no no no. And Lord Shax. Oh shit. Bee. I killed a bee. The bees. Not the bees. Yeah, Crucible does not like me streaming. That's why I do not stream this anymore. Ooh, I like this. Oh my god, this is alright, this is a really good auto rifle. Oh my god. That just melt them. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and play survival today, and you know, not on stream, but I'm gonna try and play survival because this thing literally melts.
You're in the lead.
I see what they mean by blights and stuff. Anna Breeze Vex toys. That's great. Yes, I'm that person that does this. They do it to me too, so don't yell at me.
They have the lead, but the match
No.
isn't over.
No. Ah, god damn it. This swarm of shadows, I like that. Is that Anna Breeze Vex toy? Are they in a clan already? Damn, they are. Just gonna do a little of that. And do a little of that. The Lord Shax is on my team right now.
Shut the enemy.
Aha!
That shut them down.
Got him. I killed Noodles. I'm sorry, Noodles. Jesus Christ.
I need a hunter like you with the red jacks.
Oh, she's got a sword. That scared me. Oh. He's a phantom. Oh, I hear me an Archstrider. Ah, shit. Oh shit!
Can't kill if they're dead.
I'm still laughing over that Anna Breeze Vex toys. I think I've seen that on Instagram. Because I follow an account on Instagram that that devotes itself to funny Destiny names and stuff on here. I think I've happened to see that one.
Minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
I feel bad because I keep killing B and Noodles and you know, like overpowering them. And then shit like that. Ooh. Noodles finally got a hit off me. I'm about to get flanked. No, not the blight, not the blight! Oh shit.
Three minutes. You shut the enemy down.
I'm really loving this auto rifle. Which, like they said, there's gonna be consequences, I think, or something for using this kind of weaponry, but still, it's really good. Nice. Thank you, teammate. Oh shit. Oh no! No, not Annabrae's Vex toys. You have a left. Oh shit. Oh, they already pre-ordered. Double kill. Hey, double kill.
One minute. Hit them hard. Rise from this loss.
Ah, what?
And fight again.
How did we lose that too? Because I feel like we were doing really good there.
Every battle has
Hey,
a
oh, I got another one.
Sometimes.
Oh my god. I don't... Why do you keep making me go to the drifter? Excuse me. Oh, nice. Whew. 986. Damn. I was gonna say, I get like all the cosmetics, right? Oh, cool, you get these too. Nice. I gotta find that Instagram post again where I found like how to make like a dredgen kind of armor. I'm just double checking again. We're good. Wait, how's my face cam look? Ah, it's pretty good. All right. I'll see where I'm at.
Gambit's always looking for guardians. You in? Come back alive, sister.
I drive a PT Cruiser. That's funny. Oh, so it's like upgrading that, I guess. That's pretty cool. None of this makes any sense to me, so, you know. It's whatever, I guess. They probably give you enough just so you could level it up once. Yeah, I was right. So now you get bounties and stuff, and then you get stuff for it to rank up. I gotcha. Alright, what do I gotta do next? See, I hate when they force you to do that shit, because I don't want to.
Isn't this thing cool? It's like Rahul, but better.
Wait, but I have 2 engrams. What?
I can always use your expertise out on the frontier. Get me those motes.
But talk to him first.
Gambit's always looking for guardians. You in?
Okay,
Be seeing you, sister.
Alright, I guess I gotta do this shit first. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. This is what I have to take. So these are like different things. Okay. Oh, and this is where you can pick on what you want. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, that's cool. And then you can focus on what things you want. So, Ronald Ingram. Whoa, what is that? That's a cool ass sword. False promises. So this is another assault rifle. Okay, it's kind of Omelon like. Creates increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. Ooh, that's a good perk. Focus on howl words. Alright. So these are like ones from the trailer and stuff that I've seen. Combat bow. Is that a new type? So I thought they were just called bows. Whispering slab. Ooh, that's a nice bow. I kind of do want to get into bows because I know they're pretty cool. Cold denial. Ownership of falling guillotine and cold denial. Okay. Armor focused. So that was weapon. This is armor focused. Alright, so you're just gonna get that armor again. Legacy season engrams. Oh, just all the Seraph stuff. Oh, so you could get the weapons from the older seasons. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty nice looking. Oh, so I could get that sniper rifle and that I think grenade or rocket launcher I wanted. Back in I think the whatever the Scene 14 season was. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. The cool shotgun too. Alright. And then Dredge and Focus Engram. And these are all Gambit stuff. Lonesome. Gnawing Hunger. Night Watch. Ooh, that's nice looking. Ooh, explosive payload. And handling. Not bad. Alright, hit 3 hours on streaming. Woo! And Bad Omens. Still have this from Forsaken and stuff. It's on I think Exodus is using that right now. Rifle focus, edged focus, arrival focus, worthy focus, don't. Oh, okay. So and then these are just part of the different seasons. All right. So this is. Okay, so they only have a couple right now, but I'm assuming they would add more. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what do I want to do? I do want to try out the other weapons. Oh, this is the heavy projectile attack. So this is oh, what's that one? Not Razelighter. It's Razelighter, Dark Drinker, and then the arc one that I'm trying to think of. Boltcaster, that's what it is. So this is like the Boltcaster. Okay. That's badass. And then this is like seasons, and then this is the Drifter thing. Okay. So pyramid focused. So let me use one on this. Here's your rewards. Focus and bridal engrams at prismatic recaster. Let me break it down for you, kid. Find embroidered engrams out in the wild. Bring them to the prismatic recaster to focus on the rewards you want. Take your focused embroidered engram to the bridal decoder. Claim your reward. Rank up. Acquire upgrades and more control to get rewards. And let's do one of these. Alright. I like that. I think that's really good.
Hope you get something good this time. And don't forget who gave it to you.
Hey, nice. Oh. That's alright. That's a kinetic one?
I see some of you looking at me like I'm nuts. You think
you're
all
nuts.
this gambit is for nothing?
Mm-hmm.
That I do this because I like it?
Mm-hmm.
Sister, you don't know the half of it.
Piercing round. Nice. Full auto trigger. Nice. Opening shot. I'll give it a try. Yeah, because I do need to bring up my light level.
Motes go in the bank, got it? I'll make sure you get paid.
This looks nice.
Let's say we get this over with. There are things out in the dark that only the dark can overcome. Trust me.
Alright. What's next? Suko's a drifter. Okay. Let me see this on my back. Oh my god, that's so badass.
What's up, hero?
I could have done it better myself. You're a natural, Drifter says and rubs his hands together. It's time to put the seed to work. If you plan on helping Eris commune with the shadows or whatever, you'll need to recharge that seed with darkness each week. The recaster can do a lot, but its primary function is keeping that seed charged. Speaking of which, it's looking mighty empty. Drifter's usual grin creeps back across his face. I kind of like this. I'm the general. You're the enforcer, right? Check the recaster and head back out there, hero. Oh, wait, I can just check this. Weekly prismatic recaster thingy.
All the tech I use in Gambit, I built. Kit bashed, mostly.
Oh, you get the bow for this. Oh, nice.
Hey, don't talk about game.
Gotta make sure that seat's charged up for Eris's little phone calls to the darkness. Otherwise, all you're gonna hear is static in interface. No one likes that. Charge up and keep bringing me that unbridled junk to tune up my tech. We'll be kicking right along in no time. Like a can down the road. Alright. Ooh, nice. So this is kinetic. Okay, with a perk, nice. Or a mod. Killing when final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for short duration. Rapid defeating targets triggers health regeneration. Guardians and powerful combatants count as more than one kill. Ooh, nice. Oh, and reload speed, nice. Alright, I'll give the hand cannon a try first, and I'll give the bow a try. Okay, so I have to do more of that thing on IO. I don't feel like on the Titan. This is the, yeah, it's the Whisper. No, not contacting servers. Ooh. Nice. Let's try the bow out. Oh my god, that's a giant ass bow. Holy shit. I didn't realize how giant that bow is. Oh my god. See this sword. That's a small sword. I thought this would be like a giant sword. Oh, it is like, god damn it, I forgot its name again. I keep wanting to say Arc Strider, but that's the subclass.
Guardian. Transmat, fire it! luck.
I have any? I didn't pick up any. Oh my god, this melts them.
Taking signatures all over it.
Carry. You gotta take it to the moat thingy, I think.
Thanks cut off, partner. Sweep it clean.
Oof, that hurts. God damn it. I had a lot of motes too there. Fuck. Oh, hey, nice. Ah, god damn it.
Our actions have sent reverberations through her web. Prepare yourself, Guardian. This battle is not over.
Please don't DC me. Ow. Come on. Damn it. Oh shit, they can shoot those up. Never knew they could. Oh shit, right up.
you're not able to win every engagement, there will be another chance. Of that, I am sure.
My God, that bow. Is that the pyramid ship making that noise? Mm. Like purring? Getting there. Alright. Oh, wait, yeah. There's a thing starting here.
The great game is in motion.
Oh.
Charge the seed so that
Oops.
we may commune once more with the dark.
That smokes. That's smoking. What's up, Smokes? I got that too. Oh, I'm at 99%. Damn it. I don't want to do that. Come on. There we go.
Showtime! Signals going haywire all around you.
The darkness tempts our aggressors with promises of power. Are they fodder? An offering to our cause?
Never seen a free meal. And I've been around a long time.
There we go. So you can only put 10 in at a time. All right. What to do next for the quest? Challenges issued to the strong. Collect well traces by participating in Nightfall or Nightmare Hunt and Crucible Control. Okay. So what's this week's Nightmare Hunt? Because if it's Crota, then I could just farm that pretty much. Gatelord, Tanix, and Gull. Tanix's one's pretty easy. I can do that. Tanix has no house. He kneels before no banner. Owes allegiance to no Kell. He is a murderer and very good at what he does. I have been tracking him since wolves broke their chains, yes. Now Tanix works for Wolfpack, but not for long. This Twitch app makes no sense. It says 1 viewer on Streamlabs, and then it says 2 viewers when I view my stream itself. And then, unless it doesn't count me when I'm in the dashboard on the Twitch app. Oh. Anyone actually in here? Or is it just all bots? It is all bots, I think. It's the moon. What's his name? Well, you better go catch it. That's. It's Tanix. No. No. Damn it. Got him. Ah, come on. Oh my god, what the hell? Seriously, they're doing maintenance now? The season just started. Why are they doing maintenance now? Why you do this to me, Destiny? Alright, well, I mean, that was the break I was kind of looking for. Because I didn't know how long I was going to keep streaming, because I didn't know if there's any more missions or anything. Been almost going for 4 hours, Jesus. Come on. There it goes. Oh, it's showing all this stuff now. New power is born out of the ancient pyramid ship above Europa's frozen frontier, and a dark empire has risen beneath. Join your fellow guardians and bring down the empire at any cost, even if it means wielding the darkness itself. So you get the No Time to Explain exotic pulse rifle from Destiny 1, the No Time to Explain exotic catalyst and ornament, the Any Other Sky exotic sparrow, so that's the sparrow from the trailer, the exotic rimmed ghost shell. Ooh, an exotic ghost shell? Oh wait, don't we? Yeah, we already have them. Never mind. I was in Destiny 1 for a minute. The legendary engram, and then the freeze tag exotic emote. Nice. Oh, and then there's a physical collector's edition. Alright, I'll check that out on the Bungie store later. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end it here, and I'll play, probably off screen as well, but if there's any more missions, I might just save it. If not, then I'll just play over them or whatnot. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed and stuff. I'm very excited for the future of Destiny 2, and I'm so glad that they're not going to be making another game. I feel like, Activision kind of ruined that, and like everyone always said, they should have just kept Destiny 1 and just kept going and going and going, but, Activision had to step in and, be like, oh, we're your publishing company, so you gotta make another game, because we're money whores. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream, and hopefully it'll be Destiny, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.